Good morning, friends. Sure. Uh, from 2-3 days we started shear force and bending moment chapters. So that's why I am continuing some of the problems related with the simply supported beam with the overhanging. So please note down today's first problem is draw shear force and bending moment diagram. Draw shear force diagram and bending moment diagram for the beam shown in figure. For the beam shown in figure, determine the locations. Determine the location of the maximum bending moment of the maximum bending moment and point of contraflexion. If any. ठीक. So please draw this figure, load diagram. 1 meter, 6 meter, 3 meter. One meter, 6 meter, and this is 3 meter. Uniform distributed load. $40 kilonewton at the end. 40 kilonewton, and this is total uniform distributed load 25 kilonewton per meter. And this is simply supported beam with overhanging. So that's why this is A, B, C and D. This is 3 meter. So your supports RB and RC. So that's why RB plus RC equal to 25 kilonewtons, and this uniform distributed load spread over the entire beam. So that's why 25 into 10 plus 40, this is equal to 29 kilonewton. Now in this case, take moment at supports, so either a B point or a C point. So that's why by taking moments about B point. So here's, this is one clockwise, this is clockwise, two moment, anti-clockwise, and this is uniform distributed load. This is clockwise. So that's why we can write RC into 6 plus anti-clockwise moments by taking in the left hand side 40 kilonewton, and this distance 1 meter multiplied by 40 into 1 equal to uniform distributed loads 25 kilonewton, distance 10 meter and half of its distance. So that's why divided by 2. This is equal to 250 multiplied by 5, 1250 minus 40 equal to 1210 RC divided by 6. Because we are calculating these moments, so that's why this is clockwise and this is anti-clockwise. So instead of the here, this is 9 by 2, and here's actually this is 25 into 1 multiplied by 1 divided by 0.5. This is correct. So that's why RC equal to 960 and RC equal to, because this moments also anti-clockwise, 3 moments anti-clockwise. 6 960 divided by 6, 160 kilonewton, and RB equal to remaining 130 kilonewton, because this 3 meter, this is uniform distributed load, this is greater, so that's why RB equal to 130 kilonewtons. Now we can draw shear force or shear force calculation. So now we can take shear force at A point equal to upward force, downward force 40 kilonewton, and this is negative 40 kilonewtons negative. Shear force just left hand side of A point, minus 40 minus 25 minus 65 kilonewton. Minus 65 kilonewton, and shear force at A point means this is actually right hand side, minus 65, this is shear force at A point, right? Shear force at just left hand side above the B point, this is B point, plus 130 equal to 65 kilonewton, and this is upward. Shear force at just left hand side of C point, this is equal to 65, we'll take all forces. RB equal to plus 130 kilonewton minus 40 minus, this is 1 meter, say 1 meter, 25 into 7, right, because this is downward force, 130 40, 25 में 175, 40 plus 85 kilonewton downward, and shear force at C point equal to now 85 kilonewtons, and here RC upward 160. $75 kilo Newton. Now shear force at D point equal to 40, 25 into 10 plus above 130 kilonewton and 160 kilonewton. So this is 290 and this is also 290. This is equal to 0. So that's why it's a shear force diagram. Minus 40 kilonewton. Suppose this is minus 40. Again 25 kilonewton downwards. 65 kilonewton up. Now this is 40. Minus 60 means 65, only right here 65 kilonewton, upward force again 65 kilonewton, downward force here 85 kilonewton. This is straight line, 85 kilonewton, again plus 130 or 160 means 75. So this just above 75 kilonewton, and this is 25 into 3. Negative, positive, negative, positive. And this is flow up of the shear force diagram. Mark all point, A point, B point, C point and D point. So this point is a E point where shear force change, it's a sign. Suppose this is X and this distance equal to 6 minus X. By comparing triangle, X divided by 65 equal to 6 minus X divided by 85. So 85X equal to 65 means 130, 390 minus 65X, 85X and 65X, 90. This is 150X equal to 390, or X equal to 390 divided by 2.6 meter. So this distance equal to X equal to 2.6 meter, and this remaining distance is the 3.4 meter. So that's why now you can calculate bending moment calculation. Calculations. Bending moment at end points equal to 0. Bending moment now at B point. So here's 40 kilonewtons clockwise, anti-clockwise moments, because this moment, so anti-clockwise moments means negative. 40 multiplied by 1 minus 25 into 1, because this is uniform distributed loads, this is shear force, and half of its distance 1 meter and divided by 2. So that's why this is 40 minus 12.5, this is equal to 52.5 kilonewton, and this is anti-clockwise. So that's why bending moment now at C point. C point means distance now increase. This is 40, 1 plus 6. Anti-clockwise 40 into 1 plus 6 minus 25. Now we are calculating, so this total loads you can consider 25 into 7 and half of its distance plus this RB multiplied by 6. RB equal to how much? This is 130. 130 into 6. This is minus 280 plus 130 into 6, 780 minus 25 into 49 divided by 2, 612.5 plus 280 minus 780. One 2.5. So I think this is negative kilonewton meter. Right. Now bending moment at D point, this is the end point, so that's why this is 0. And maximum bending moment, maximum bending moment at E point, right? So that's why distance equal to, this is 2.6 minus 40, 1 plus 2.6 minus, this is plus because this is anti-clockwise moment, 130 into 2.6 minus 25 into distance 1 plus 2.6 and 1 plus 2.6, half of its distance. So that's why minus 3.6 multiplied by 40 equal to minus 144 plus 130 into 2.6. This is 338 minus 3.6 square divided by 2 multiplied by 25, 168. (32 kilonewton). And this is clockwise, right? So that's why draw bending moment diagram. bending moment at A points 0, at B point this is C point and D point. This distance 1 meter, 6 meter, 3 meter, and here's E point, and this distance equal to 2.6. Right, at E point maximum bending moment 32. Suppose this is 32 kilonewton meter, 52 at B point kilonewton meter. At C point, oh sorry, at C point maximum this is 112.5 kilonewtons, and this is minus 52.5 kilonewton, and that is 32 kilonewton positive. So this is 32 kilonewton meter. Now this is uniform distributed loads, so that's why such type of the curves at C point 112.5 and up to that. So this is your negative, and this is positive. Now this point is the point of contraflexure, PQ. So this distance equal to, suppose Y distance. So that's why uniform distributed load this is 40 kilonewton, B point, this is A point, and this distance is the Y. So that's why here's RB into Y, because we are calculating this moment clockwise, and this is anti-clockwise, 40 1 plus Y again plus 25 1 plus Y, because this is distance is the Y. So that's why uniform distributed load 1 plus Y, and this is half of its distance. So that's why divided by 2. 130 Y, this is 40 plus 40 Y plus 12.5 1 plus 2Y (40 plus 40Y plus 12.5 plus 25Y plus 12.5 Y square. So that's why 12.5 Y square, this 25Y, 40 Y, 65 minus 130, this is equal to minus 65 Y, because this 130 goes in the right hand side. Now this is 40 and this is 12.5 plus 52.5. So how many terms? 6 terms. 1, 2, 3, and this is equal to 0. So I will check this. y equal to one meter and 4.2 meter. This distance equal to 1 meter and this distance equal to 4.2 meter. And this is point of contraflexure. So I think you understand that problems. So you can take this same heading and share this load diagrams. This load diagram different. (25 kilonewton, 15 kilonewton, 3 meter, 3 meter, 2 meter). This is 3 meter, 3 meter, and this distance 2 meter. This is simply supported beams with one-sided overhanging 25. This is 15 and this is A point, this is B point, C point and D point. Distance 3 meter, 3 meter and 2 meter. This is uniform distributed load. So that's why RA plus RB equal to uniform distributed load 25 kilonewtons and this spread over distance 3 meter plus 15 and this is equal to 90 kilonewtons. Now, by taking moments about A point, RB into anti-clockwise moment, RB into distance 3 plus 3 equal to clockwise moment 15 kilonewton multiplied by distance 15, 3 plus 3 plus 2 minus, no sorry, again this is plus because this is clockwise 25 kilonewton distance 3 and half its distance because this is a rectangular type of the loads, uniform distributed load means. So that's why this is 6 RB equal to 15 into 8 plus 75 into 1.5. 38.75 RB equal to, right, 38.75 kilonewton and RA equal to 90 51.25 kilonewtons. Now shear force calculations. Shear force at A point 51.25 upward, so that's why 51.25 kilonewtons upward. Shear force at C point 51.25 minus downward force 25 into 3 is 75. So this is equal to 23.75 kilonewton. Now bending shear force at B point, just left hand side of B point. This is equal to RA 51.25 minus 21.3. This is again 23.75 kilonewtons, because in between C to B there is no any force acting. Now shear force just right hand side of B point minus 23.75 plus upward force 38.75. This is equal to 15 kilonewton, and shear force just left hand side of D point, because there is no any other force, so that's why this is 15 kilonewton. Now shear force at D point, 15 minus 15, this is equal to 0 kilonewton. So that's why you can draw shear force diagram. A point, C point, B point, 3 meter, 3 meter, 2 meter. (51.25) upward, 23.75 downward. Downward. Shear force just right hand side, 15 kilonewton. Again this is 15 kilonewton. Just 15. B point. Sorry. This is B point. This is not, because there is no any reactions here. This is upward. Here 23.75, and after that this is 15 kilonewton. This is your shear force diagram at this point. Suppose E point and this distance equal to x. Now by comparing triangle 51.25 divided by x minus 23.75 divided by this distance equal to, you can consider this is 3 minus x. This is 3 minus x. 51.25 means 153.75 minus 51.25 x equal to 23.75 x. 23.75, so this is 75x and this is 153.75. X equal to 2.05. meter. Alright, so what is next steps? Bending moment calculation. Bending moment at A point, because this is end point, equal to 0. Next point is the bending moment at C. Now this is 20 RA, clockwise moment. RA equal to 51.25 multiplied by distance 3 meter minus 25 into 3 into 3 divided by 2. This is 153.75 minus, this is 75 into 1.5. I think 112.5. This is equal to 41.25 kilonewton meter, and this is clockwise. Bending moment at B point. Next is the bending moment at B point. Again we have to increase this distance. B point means 3 meter plus 3 meter. So that's why 51.25 multiplied by 3 plus 3 minus 25 into uniform distributed load 3 and half of its distance 3 by 2 plus remaining distance is the 3 meter. Alright, 51.2. So that's why this is 153.75 means 307.5 I think. 51.25 multiplied by 6, right, 25, 75 into 4.5, 337.5 minus 307.5. This is equal to 30 kilonewton meter. Negative. And bending moment at D point, this is the end point, so that's why, or otherwise for checking purpose you can write 51.25 3 plus 3 plus 2 minus 25 into 3 distance plus 3 plus 2 and plus this RB 38.75 multiplied by distance 51.25 multiplied by 8 410 and this should be 0 75 multiplied by 6.5 487.5 38.75 multiplied by 2 plus 777.5. So that's why this becomes 0 and you can draw now bending moment diagram. Project this point. This is D point, D point, B point, C point, E point. A point 41.25 kilonewton meter 30 kilonewton meter and this is straight line because there is no any uniform distributed load. Now this line is the actual because at E point you will get maximum bending moment. So that's why bending moment maximum equal to. Now this distance equal to 2.05. So that's why 51.25 multiplied by 2.05 minus 25 uniform distributed load and distance equal to 2.05 divided by 2. $51.25 5.06 minus 25 into 2.05 square divided by 2. This is equal to 52.53. 105.06 again 52.52. So that's why this is 52.52 kilonewton meters and this nature of the curve is the parabolic. So this is not straight line and this is maximum bending moment. This is positive and this is negative. Now this point is the P, point of contraflexure. So that's why this distance equal to, suppose y distance. X sections, this distance we are considering y and this distance equal to 3 meter. This is uniform distributed load and this is 51.25 kilonewton and this is 25 kilonewton. So that's why here this is clockwise movement and this is anti-clockwise movement. You can write 51.25 kilonewton multiplied by 3 plus y equal to this distance 25 kilonewton multiplied by 3, half of its distance plus this y. and this is again equal to 153.75 plus 51.25 y 112 plus 75 y. Right. Now this 153.75 minus 112.5, 75y minus 51.25 y, 23.75 y, and this equal to 41.25 y equal to 1.73 meter. Y equal to 1.73 meters. So this is solutions of the this simply supported beam with overhanging. Now you studied problems related with the shear force and bending moment diagrams, simply supported with concentrated loads, with uniform distributed load, and with varying loads, and problems related with the simply supported beam with single sided overhanging or in both side overhanging, and the loads on the beams, that is concentrated load and uniform distributed loads. Now only remaining third type of the problems, that is when simply supported beam with overhanging and the combinations of the loads, means that is point load, uniform distributed load, and uniformly varying loads. So such type of the problems remaining, so that we will take in the next class, and that's why today I stop here because of the limitations of the times, and we will continue this simply supported beam with overhanging type of the problems in the next class. Thank you.